And hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Veronica, but around here I'm known as Data Geek is my name. If you are new here, please subscribe to my channel where I post Python, SQL, Power BI, Excel, or anything data. Today we're starting a brand new series. We'll be combining Python and SQL to analyze real-world data. But before we can build any projects, first thing we need is a database. And in this series, we're going to be using PostgreSQL. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the process step by step on how to download and install PostgreSQL on Windows, setting it up correctly and making sure everything works. So let's get started. So first, open up your browser and go to the official PostgreSQL website. Always download PostgreSQL from the official site to avoid issues or outdated versions. So once you're on the home page, click on Download. Then select your operating system. In this case, we're using Windows. Now click on Download the installer. This will take you to the Enterprise DB installer page. Choose the latest version available. At the time of this recording, I'm downloading PostgreSQL 18.1. Now the download is in process, top left corner. Now you can go to your Downloads folder and open that folder. Once the download is complete, now we can start the installer. So click Next. Choose Installation Directory. For most users, the default installation location is perfectly fine. I'll leave everything as a default and click Next. So here you'll see several components: PostgreSQL Server, pgAdmin 4, Stack Builder, command line tools. So make sure everything is checked, especially pgAdmin 4, because we're going to use it to manage our database visually. So go ahead and click Next. So here is a data dictionary. Please select the directory under which to store your data. So usually, again, just go ahead and click Next. So this step is important to set up a password. You'll be asked to set up a password for PostgreSQL user. This password is extremely important. You'll need it every time you connect to your PostgreSQL, also for when you're writing Python code and need to connect to pgAdmin or any application. So choose a password you'll remember, write it down if you need to, and then click Next. The default port is 5432. So leave this exactly as is. So this default option is fine. So go ahead and click Next. Default is fine also, and click Next. The following settings will be used for the installation, which is fine. Click Next. So setup is now ready to begin installing PostgreSQL on your computer. Click Next. Now once the setup has finished installing PostgreSQL on your computer, you can go ahead and click Finish. If Stack Builder pops up, you can close it for now. We won't need it. Are you sure you want to close Stack Builder Wizard? Yes. Now let's make sure everything installed correctly. Open pgAdmin. You can go down to your Windows search, and in the search bar on Windows, pgAdmin. There it is. Open. And if you see your PostgreSQL server listed on the left side, congratulations, PostgreSQL is installed correctly. You can also expand your servers, which will then ask you for your password that we created earlier. Once you enter in that password, you have access to your databases. And to see your default databases, you can just expand the databases. So this basically confirms your database engine is running properly. So that is it. PostgreSQL is now installed and ready to use. In the next video of this series, we'll create our first database, and we will connect PostgreSQL to Python and start analyzing real store data. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on any next steps. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video.